This is Fred Beck from Fred Toys Fighting. I'm joined by Anthony Taylor, who's fighting Darren Till in the Misfits main event, Misfits 20. Anthony, you finally got the main event you deserved.
Yeah, man. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. I keep telling people, as long as you keep winning, they can't deny you your victories.
I know, well, there you go. You finally got it. I have to admit, thank you very much for doing this. I know it. What time is it for you now? Like 5 a.m.?
Yeah, it's about like 6 a.m., but I have to go get up and run 8 miles. So
Wow.
I got a big boy that I gotta knock out. It's gonna be easy. This is gonna be an easy fight right here. I want everybody to come back after the fight, come back, and I want y'all to remember me saying this is gonna be an easy fight.
But you were going up a lot of weight for this fight. What weight are you fighting at? It seemed quite heavy to
Man,
me.
I can't really discuss that right now, Fred. They just gonna have to see at the weigh-ins where we coming in at. It's gonna be a surprise for a lot of people.
I'll believe it when I see it. I think Mams did mention it yesterday when I interviewed him. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the weight is. I guess that plays a big factor. But your title will not be on the line for this though.
No, no, I'm here
I'm
saving the
here saving
card.
a card.
A lot of
A
people
lot of
wish they
people
were in
wish they were.
my position, but look, I'm here to take advantage of every opportunity that's given to me and save Manchester.
Do you think you can beat him?
Absolutely. Fred, I'm gonna knock him out, dude. I'm telling you, I'm gonna finish this dude. Watch. Everybody go and come back to this video and be like, yo, AT the GOAT. He really said what he said on Fred Talk. And he said he was gonna finish him, and he actually did it.
What is it specifically about Darren Till which you think can make it an easier fight than people are thinking?
Um, Easier target to hit. He's just a tall guy. When you're a tall, big dude like that, I have more opportunity to hit you. When you're a shorter guy like Samuel Erickson or somebody like Cray Cray, they're smaller. They can move a lot. They move around. But when you got a guy like Darren Till, it's a bigger target to hit.
Okay, okay. But what round are you thinking then? If you think you can knock him out, what round are you picking?
I say between the second and the third.
Oh wow, so pretty early
Second,
then.
pretty early. Ma'am said this is going to be an 8 round fight. So, whoo, hey, he ain't even going past the third or the second. I'm telling y'all right now, this is going to be fireworks. I'm making my debut in Manchester. Last time I was in Manchester, no, my main event in Manchester. Last time I was in Manchester, I was on a prime card versus King Kenny, and everybody said I suck. I don't belong in Misfits. Now it's the other way around. I did two co-main events. Now I am the main event.
I know. It's kind of been saying for a long time, when am I gonna get my main event time? And there, you finally got it against Darren Till and Dean, a massive name as well.
Yeah, man. Hey, this is on a 5 weeks. No, this no. This is on a 4 weeks notice, Fred. Like I wasn't told months in advance. I'm just training. I got the call from the boss man. Hey, AT, you want to save the card? Absolutely. Who am I fighting? I'm thinking I'm about to fight like a Chris Avila or somebody else. He's like Darren Till. I was like, run it. He's like, but don't you want to know the I said, run it. He was like, AT, do you want to know the weight, the facts? I said, nope. Send the contract. Let's do it. Say no, say less. Let's do it.
What do you think of Darren Till's boxing skills?
I mean, I rate him. He's a good fighter, but be mindful he's a kickboxer when he's in the UFC. So when you look at a lot of these UFC fighters, these MMA fighters, their boxing is not on par with their kickboxing skills. We see what happened with Magdalov. We see what happened with Mike Perry, Anderson Silva. A lot of fighters in the MMA world, it takes time for them to transition over into pure boxing.
Right. I mean, did you see his boxing fight in Dubai in July?
I heard it was horrible. I mean, look, he didn't even win. He didn't lose. It was a draw. But Fred, I'm going to demolish this dude and his country. I'm going to destroy him. When I say I'm going to destroy him, people's going to be like, yeah, AT is no longer able to have his belt anymore because when I destroy this dude, Mike Perry's gonna get his ass destroyed next. Joe Fournier, you're gonna get your ass destroyed next. Everybody, Anderson Silva's gonna get destroyed next. Um, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. I want him next after Darren Till. And after that, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., I want Daniel Jacobs. After Daniel Jacobs, hell, and I, I want Shane Mosley Jr.
Okay, wow, quite an agenda. What are your thoughts on Tommy Fury pulling out?
I mean, it tells you itself. It look, there ain't no thought. It's in the pudding. We see it in the public eye. Um, he had his concerns. He's not about that life. Hey, next man up, Fred, and that's me. We can revisit that. We can revisit the whole Tommy situation after I whoop Darren Till. Tommy, what's next? Because KSI is not fighting you right off the bat. We have AT who beat Darren Till he was supposed to fight. That is the rematch that people would like to see. And the winner of that possibly fight KSI. I mean, it makes sense. Hell, if I beat, let's think about it, Fred. Darren Till was in talks to potentially fight KSI. He was in potentially talk to fight. We all know he was in process of fighting Tommy Fury. He was also in talks of fighting Jake Paul. Now, if I beat and knock out Darren Till, hell, let me go ahead and fight my boy Jake Paul. Why not? Jake Paul still owe me some rounds. I knock out Darren Till. I guarantee the fans you'll probably see me versus Jake Paul next as co promotions, first time existing, most Misfits MVP co promote on the zone. Jake Paul versus Anthony Taylor at cruiserweight. Jake Paul could come in within the 200 limit. I personally don't get it. Damn, I'm gonna come in at 176 in shape, ready to go.
Mm, can't wait. I can't wait indeed.
Yeah.
What about this then? The fight between, I reckon the build up in fight week will probably kick off quite a lot. Do you reckon a few tables be thrown, a few chairs being thrown? Do you reckon we'll see a fight on fight week on the President's Day or
Man,
weigh-in
hey,
day, whatever, you and Darren?
every, everybody knows what to expect. I'm too nonchalant to be doing that shit. Throwing chairs, people get, hey, Fred, I like how you stirring shit up right here. Look, bro, if Darren wants to throw a kick, I'm going to throw a kick back. If he want to throw a punch, I'm going to throw a punch back. If you want to elbow, I'm going to elbow. If you want to grapple, let's do it. If Mams wants to change the rules to MMA fight with boxing gloves, then let's do it. I'm all for it. But we're contracted to do a boxing match, and I'm contracted to whoop his ass. And if I got to whoop his ass earlier at the press conference, I just got to whoop his ass just enough so he can make it to the ring, Fred, if you know what I'm saying.
No, I mean I can't wait. But I reckon when it gets announced to be hype in fight week when it kicks off. I mean, we saw it kick off with you at the sort of Pappy and Ferrari way, and do you remember that with Samuel Eriksson? It was like a four-man like fight they're having in the way, and so I imagine it will probably kick off quite a lot between you and Darren on fight week.
I mean, Fred, what do you think of Misfits? You don't just think of KSI, you think of AT. Every Misfits I've been to event has been phenomenal. When I'm at a Mississippi, AT is here. AT is here. It's not like, oh shit, it's quiet. I make a big presence I'm the reason why the whole Ferrari Sub Poppy press conference went off because of me. I make things happen. Commentary, punditry. I do it all, Fred. It's going to kick off. You know, look, I've been calling out Darren Till since day one. You know that. The fans know that. I've been calling out the toughest fights, and I fight the toughest fights, and I win the toughest fights.
Mm. And that's why I'm excited to see this. Message to Darren Till if he's watching this, which he probably will be.
Darren Till, look, brother, I like you as a human being. You're a funny dude, stand-up guy, but business is business. I gotta knock your ass out so I can get that Jake Paul KSI fight next. I am part of the four kings. I am that guy on top of the mountain and the hill, and you're standing in my way. So I gotta take care of you. Like I said. It's not personal. It's just business, my guy. And after this, we can go have a drink.
All right, well, I love it, Anthony. I'm very happy for you. You got your reward after all the hard work, after all these years. You've got the main event, and it's a massive one indeed against Darren Till. Thank you very much, Anthony. I'll be seeing you in Manchester just after Christmas.
Yes, yes, yes. My brother, I'm excited.